Alright guys, so we are officially less than 24 hours away from the Legends Festival, which is quite the shocker. Honestly, it feels like we just got the 7th year anniversary yesterday, but in today's video, I'm gonna give you guys my final predictions for the Legends Festival Part 1. I'm not gonna go to Part 2, Part 3 and all that, just tomorrow. So really quick, a few things before we start. I am live streaming here in 12 hours at 5:30, so like an hour and a half before the reveal to have a watch party. So go to my live tab, hit this notify me button. It should be a very fun time. So yeah. So really quick, when I say predictions, it doesn't really mean I know what's to come, right? Nobody knows what's going to come out. All we have to go off of is basic hints. But something else I really want to dive into in today's video is what's the barrier for it to not be a disappointment, right? Like, for example, last Legends Festival, I remember specifically why it was a disappointment for Part 1, right? Because everybody had the same headline. Like, we got the transforming Goku Black to Rose, as well as the transforming Vegito to Vegito Blue, right? The topic around that is like, there's nothing special about that because it's just a transforming character, right? For example, like if we just get a Super Gogeta and just a Broly, that to me would be a disappointment. It has got to be, for example, this is just an example, a Fusion Mechanic Super Gogeta. That's the threshold to where I'm like, okay, this is the Legends Festival, right? And same thing for Broly. Broly, what can they do? They can make like a rage mode for Broly where, and I've mentioned this before, like his like unique gauge goes up and then he goes into Berserker mode, and you like if you use a strike against him, right? He doesn't necessarily budge for an X amount of time. It has to feel unique. It has to feel like the biggest celebration of the year, like tied with the anniversary, right? So, okay, guys, let's get into it. So, obviously, Super Gogeta and Broly is the biggest topic here because, of course, we got two characters that just got Zenkai'd that people are thinking it's going to be a hint for the Legends Festival. Of course, we got Zenkai Purple Vegito Blue, okay? That character right there is, you know, Fusion Warrior, right? And yes, he does buff Fusion Zamasu as well. So you can make the argument that it could be for Fusion Zamasu because, you know, Corrupt Zamasu is a Fusion Warrior character and he's purple as well, right? You can make that argument. But then we got Bojack, which is movies and powerful opponent, right? So these two are movies. Broly is a powerful opponent, and there's only so many characters that could fit in the powerful opponent category where and movies where you open up a big celebration, right? Like you can't really put Cooler. This is just an example, like a Final Form Cooler to open up a big celebration. You just can't do that. Broly, on the other hand, you could do that, right? Like you can't put Turles to open up a big celebration. You can't do that, right? There's only a very small handful of characters, and Broly, I think Broly is like the main character you would have to open up with, right? So Broly is like an option I see a lot of people getting, a lot of people tossing around. Super Gogeta as well, and something else really quick, guys. Oh, not this. This looks really real. This right here, right? So, of course, we got the Legends Festival like logo, right, for 2025, as well as the background. It has like a very orange, red, yellow theme. And these two characters here, Super Gogeta and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you know, imagine if we get a double fusion mechanic of these two characters. That would be really crazy. It'd be like a Gogeta fest, but still, that would be crazy. I don't care what anybody says. Two double fusion mechanics of this. I think this would top the 6th year anniversary Part 1 where they brought out double fusion mechanic. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta as well as Super Vegeta. Or actually, it would be neck and neck, but this would be really hype as well, right? So, besides the characters themselves, I think realistically speaking, we're looking at these characters right here, right? This is what's getting tossed around. I am going to toss out this character here just because it kind of matches the background a little bit. A fusion mechanic, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Bros that transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You have to toss this up just for two reasons, right? I'm not saying we're going to get this, although I would love this. I'm not saying we're going to get this though, but a fusion mechanic Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would honestly be tied into two things. The color scheme, number one, right? The orange, reddish theme we see here, right? That would literally tie into that. As well as we just got a GT campaign not too long ago, right? And that GT campaign in specific, you know, it has a little bit, like it's a really good tag right now, like really good, but it has a little bit more wiggle room to like fit in one of these characters, right? I think that would be awesome. Of course, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is still amazing, right? But so, okay, now what would I think would blow the community out of the water where everybody would be like, what did we just watch? Like, what is this? It would be something like this, right? A game's original character. Now, the reason why game's original, guys, the reason why game's original is the most sought out tag for me specifically. You guys can speak for yourselves. It's the unexpected, right? It's something we've never seen before. Of course, we've seen Super Saiyan God Shallot before. Obviously, he is a game's original, and I do hope that he does get a a character, actual fusion character down the line that we can actually play as in normal matches. But like Super Saiyan God Vegito, Super Saiyan God Gogeta, like nobody would expect it. Like who in their right minds would expect this, right? So this to me would be like, whoa, like this is the best celebration ever, right? Like imagine if we get like double fusion mechanics, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, God Gogeta and Vegito, like, dude, that's the best celebration ever, right? And then the Zenkai Goku and Bardock. Of course, none of that is gonna happen. That's not part of my prediction. I'm just saying that's something that would blow out of the water. Now, in terms of events, honestly, I do want to see something new. They just like did a little update today. Actually, not even a little update, pretty big update where they fixed Tournament of Power. Thank God. Like the less Tournament of Power I can play, the better. They shortened the stages. They evened out the rewards for the tier systems and how far you rank. So that's really good for everybody in general. But every single Legends Festival, I do a Chrono Crystals counter guide, and it always exceeds 10,000 crystals, guys. It always exceeds 10,000 crystals. We're going to get an X amount of crystals, like 4,000 crystals from collecting Legends Festival medals, which I will be making a guide as soon as it comes out, dude. As soon as it comes out, I'll be making a guide on how to get 10,000 crystals and Legends Festival medals for 2025. So, yeah, man, I think it's impossible for Dragon Ball Legends to miss this Legends Festival after the last one. Like it can't possibly be worse than the last one, because part one was a disappointment, because I was like, okay, like we get transforming characters every single month, right? We got the transforming Goku Black, which is cool, but he sucked, right? He wasn't that good. But Vegito, on the other hand, he's still a transforming character, and that was right after the fusion mechanics. So everybody's like, I don't care about transforming characters. We just got a fusion mechanic character for the 6th anniversary, and then the Legends Festival came up. We're like, what is this? Like not what I experienced for the 6th anniversary. So yeah, something else I really want them to bring back is the bingo cards. It sounds so small, right? Like the bingo cards, but it's so fun. I think it's a fun thing, right? But guys, comment down below, what would you like to see for the Legends Festivals revealed tomorrow? And don't forget, guys, I will be live streaming here on the channel in 11 hours from now at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, 1 hour before the big reveal, 1 hour and a half before the big reveal, just to chat with you guys, have a good time. So go to my live tab, hit this notify me button. Our goal for this is 1,000 likes. We're at 75 right now because we're not live, but let's get this to 1,000 likes, guys. I'd be greatly appreciated. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I am very excited for tomorrow. And we still have part 2, part 3, and the after party. So be wise with your crystals. With that being said, that's going to wrap it up. And I'll definitely catch you guys for the big reveal. Catch you guys then. Have a blessed night. Peace.